Well, they want to sit there and
Oh my
threaten me.
God.
You know, they want to threaten me and all that kind of shit. I mean, it always starts off at first.
Wait,
I'm
hold
like,
on. Crackhead, Kenny boy threatened you?
Oh yeah, he told me that he wanted to show up to me, or I should show up to him, and that he'd run that fade. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, it's all fun and games until like you really want to go there, because like I say all the time, I'm like, this shit's certified over here, bro. So
call him crackhead Kenny.
I mean, I don't know. Don't let this
That's-
smile fool you. I'm a big teddy bear, but when it's time to go, it's time to go.
Hey, Ray, where I ain't know you was swole like that. No homo. I was like, damn.
Not anymore. Not right now. Not anymore. Not at the moment. Not at the moment. But holler at me in like 6 months.
I was like, if I come to Charlotte, I gotta have you as backup, just in case. You know, I've been talking a lot of smack about South Carolina, so
that's what I mean. I posted those pictures up. I was like, don't get it twisted. That's what your man not usually should look like. You know, Lil Debbie and fried food got to him the last couple of years, but.
Yeah, I feel you.
Life hit me. Life hit me.
I feel you.
I took that punch like an amateur there, Claire.
See, now he's making me feel real bad.
Well, because the fighter in me is like, damn, amateur, ouch. Okay.
See, hey, Claire, it hurt his feelings. You know, you ain't mean to, but look, he's sweating it.
I am.
I genuinely did not.
It's like when you call a girl fat.
I've been around my fair share of. I've been around my fair share of MMA guys, and I've just seen they act all serious when they're starting out, and then once they get a couple of wins under their belt, they do have that smug like grin on their face all the time, and I'm like. So that's why I was like, he just looks like the amateur just starting out. I'm, just serious. Like that's why I said that. So,
well, which one though? The with the black straight out of cookies shirt, or just the fucking black?
You're serious in all of them. You're serious in all of them. I said you're serious in all of them.
I was just a straight face.
So chat. We talking about.
I guess I got resting bitch face there, Claire. So,
we talk about Ray Pat Bone and his his E-rated hands, rated E for everyone.
Yes.
Oh my God.
They are. They sure are. I keep saying, listen, Twan. How many years have I been saying now? We need to do for fucking charity. A little quote unquote celebrity, KPTV celebrity boxing, charity.
I pay.
It's just so many people I want to knock the fuck out of, bro. I mean,
yeah, but see, it ain't got to be like that, Twan. I mean, and at least you ain't got to put it out there like that. You can just keep that to yourself.
It's a charity.
Like me, like I'm not gonna say I want to do that. I want to do that, but I'm not gonna tell y'all I want to do that.
It's a charity, man.
Twan's over here like I want to put someone to sleep.
I'm not gonna lie. There's a couple people I'd like to try to knock a tooth or two out.
I want to box Unc. Because he said he 99-0.
Yeah.
99-0?
Yeah.
Yeah, but see, Unc can't handle a heavyweight though. So I mean, I'm not even gonna bother.
Yeah, that wasn't factual when he said that.
I'm sure Unc is in here already. If not, he's on his way, and y'all can let him know. I don't think he can handle a heavyweight.
I want to be that one. I want to be that one for Unc.
All right, so this is the 704 Charlotte Bound Show, man. We've already went live. So
I'm sitting here talking shit. I don't give a fuck, but all right. I'm just playing. I knew we were live. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, welcome to the show, man. Twan Don versus Twan Don in the building, man. Got the boy Keeb in the building.
Yo.
Ray Pabone in the building.
Yogi.
Got Claire here in the building.
Hey yo.
Got PD Quick in the building. We never know for how long.
How?
We never know for how long though.
Man, why you gotta throw it to me right in the middle of it?
This motherfucker always somehow sneak out the back door or something. Don't leave this time. We don't put your phone on the charger. We don't want to hit none of that bullshit.
It's on the charger right now. It's on the charger.
My phone died and never decided to charge it.
I was out at that time. Y'all know I was out.
Cricket ended my service in the middle of the podcast.
I was on the road.
Back on the road again. Anyway.
But now I'm home.
Let's go ahead and get the show started, man. I think you guys will probably see something that you like. Let's go, man. 704 Charlotte Bounce Show, man. It was your boy Twandon versus Twandon. Got Key, Pat Bone, PD Quick, and Claire Aries in the building. Was that a better opening, man?
Bro, I swear, you get bored quickly or just tired of something quickly.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
That's like the 15th different picture of fucking all of us up there by now.
I look like
there's
caramel drop.
There's some good. That one's not bad. I ain't gonna lie. If I'm gonna pick out of all of them, the worst one was definitely the chiclet, and then the second, well, no, not second, but the best, honestly, like the one right before this.
Yep. Agreed.
Everybody's
I like
doing
this
new profile pic shit. I mean, that's cool.
This one is much better. Trust me.
Hey, Twan, you can't please everybody. I like this one.
No. Can't, man. You know.
Yo, Keeb. Yo, just tell Petey to go ahead and hang up a while.
I know. Hey, Petey, you still got your charger?
Yeah, my man's phone's about to die anyway.
Yeah.
Yep.
So look, man, you know, we're always talking about this type of shit. This was almost Ray right here, man.
Oh no! Oh
yeah, see,
no.
and that's some shit. That's some shit he would do too.
It could have been
some shit he would do too.
You know, and Keeb, you talking that really could
have
been.
No!
Oh man!
I don't even look like that. I don't even gotta go tea.
Oh man!
I don't gotta go tea.
You keep fucking around, and that's gonna be your permanent picture.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I mean, it's fuck.
Yeah.
We're gonna be in purgatory with that.
Yo, my man got no jaw, no chin.
Bro,
my man is all neck and cheek.
No?
All neck.
He is all neck and
that's
cheek.
That's gonna be you.
Bro, mine looked like I got lipstick on, bro. What the fuck was going on there?
Yeah.
Golly.
Yeah, so look here, man. Got Eddie in the building tonight, man. What's good, Eddie?
Family's in here. That's what's
up here tonight, man. Tonight, man. Open topic, man. It's open mic tonight. We're just talking all Panthers tonight. So we're gonna do our debate shit, you know what I'm saying? But anybody can start tonight, man, about whatever they want to discuss, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I guess I'm gonna open up with this. With Troy Pryor Jr., the country singer on our team, is no more.
Damn. That's hard.
We sent around several memes to each other yesterday, man. We had to get them the fuck up out of here, man. So Troy's gone.
Yeah.
I wish him the best, though. I wish him the best.
And he said, and then he predicted something. Okay. Hey, Ray, what did he predict, Ray?
Yo, I showed you the Twitter shit, ain't?
Yeah, they said he was going.
My man said he was coming for all the respect this year on God, or wherever how he put it. He's like, I'm coming for everything, all my or whatever the fuck he said. I'm coming for it all. I'm on God, and then I'm just like, I posted that shit from the Spider-Man movie, the dude that runs the newspaper where he like looks at it. He's like looking, all of a sudden he starts busting up laughing. I posted that shit. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. That ain't happening. And then I shit you not. So listen, 4 days after he posts that, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm clearly trolling the motherfucker. 4 days later, this dude gets released. Like, if that's not, I'd be laughing if I said my stomach hurt from the laughter. Like,
somebody come out there.
I'm like, hey, which guy you talking about, Troy? Which guy?
Troy Pride. Yep.
Which guy?
He posted on Twitter that he was coming for all of his respect and everything that was his.
And then they said for somebody else, but you ain't not on this team, bro.
I was like,
all I know is Twan defense Jabo. So, you know,
that's my guy.
Conversation right there.
On which guy he put it on though? Which guy? I know they offended.
Yeah, I get tired of y'all talking shit about Jameis, bro.
Oh, you want to go there? We can go there. You know I love
it. It's not y'all, because I know y'all joking, but just social media in general just likes to fuck with certain people, man.
PD quick.
It's easy targets.
Yeah, I mean, because he is an easy target. I'm sorry. You can sit there and try to twist his response to that whole thing about like, oh, when I sat back and I was injured, and the thing I realized about football was that like, or the thing I loved was like I love playing football. Like, it was just the way he went about saying it was just I don't know. It was listen, I'm gonna leave it at this. the dude's just goofy as shit. I mean, let's just really call it what it is. He's a goofy ass motherfucker, and that's cool because I can appreciate a goofy motherfucker. But like, there's a time and a place. There's a time and a place too, and it's just my man is just
passionate. He ain't goofy.
He's goofy 24. No, there was nothing passionate about that. I think my man was trying so hard to give a great answer. He gave like a basic ass, clumsy fucking answer. Like, I don't know.
And if anybody the thing is, a lot of y'all don't even know who that guy was that was imitating him afterwards. That dude is a comedian, man. I mean,
that's Lil Young. We know
Ray,
who that
you
is.
seen him on Power, right? He's on fucking Power.
That's Lil Young.
Oh yeah. I mean,
no, but I'm saying I watched.
If anybody was gonna do him, I was laughing like shit at him because that motherfucker's funny like that.
Yeah, I'm saying I watched like the actual video.
Who just flushed the fucking toilet, man?
I don't know. I'm standing outside. Maybe a truck going by.
No, it wasn't Petey. It wasn't Petey. For sure.
Damn, might have been Claire.
Something weird.
Might have been Claire.
Oh yeah, the girl who's been on mute the whole time. It's totally me.
I don't know, man. Might have been Claire. Girls don't like to fart around people and shit. So
that's kind of weird.
Hey, we got Caleb Dixon, man, up in the building, man. Our moderator here, Eddie Gray, in the house tonight, man. So far, we got Trill One. Trill said that that motherfucker's coming for the unemployment line. Joy Park Jr.
Jeez.
He's gonna come back even harder. He's coming for his respect on God.
Paul Mancini said, I'm stoked. I'm stoked. I think it's supposed to be stoked. He said, I'm stoked.
It's stoked.
About this summer camp. I think it's supposed to be stoked. Summer camp in 2022 season. This roster has talent, added some experience, and very good.
Yeah, he said my bad, God.
I believe is the real future for success. Hey, Paul Mancini, Ray Pabone thinks we're gonna fucking suck.
If you look at our current power ranking,
I'm coming for my respect this year on everything. That's what he said. I'm coming for my respect this year on everything.
Don't get her ass either.
On God.
I mean, we might.
He said, "On God."
Twan. No, I mean, I added that, but still.
Yeah.
Twan, you want to lay out why we won't suck?
Why? Tell them why we won't suck, Keith.
No. I'm neutral in this. I want to you, buddy.
Nice. Neutral.
He's trying to be safe now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and say we're gonna be great.
Neutral before, bro.
No. I said we have the potential to be great. Now I didn't say here we're gonna be great.
That's a corny stance to be neutral.
How's that corny?
That means you can sway either way you want to.
No. I have my predictions. Hey. You want to see my betting app? I have the Carolina Panthers winning the Super Bowl. Come on now.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Wait, what?
Yes, sir. I can make a cool 1,000.
Also, today, man, we're gonna do something new, man. It's called the 704 Funnies. The 704 Funnies. I will give y'all a hint.
So we kicking it off right after that comment, right?
Yeah, we're gonna have a section called the 704 Funnies towards the end of the show. I will be doing that for you. I guarantee you, I have your stomach in fucking stitches. The topic will be on fake Jordans. Fake Jordans.
Oh dear.
Hey,
tell me you got the picture of. Tell me you got the picture of the one pair, bro.
I got them all.
Nah, tell me you got the picture of the one pair where. Nah, I'm not even. No, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it, bro. I saw it yesterday. I geeked the fuck out. My man's jumping and got dick.
I ain't gonna sit here and be negative.
I'm dead, bro.
I have no stance to be negative, but listen, I want to know why Twan thinks we're gonna succeed. That's a valid question.
We got Unc in the building. He said, "Well, fellas, got drop video in 2 minutes." Keith said, "I plead the fifth." Yeah, you saw he reluctantly did that shit all of a sudden.
No, I didn't, because I never said my stance on it. You don't got listen. That was between y'all.
Hey,
I
Ray,
just want to know.
Ray, did Keith not say out of his own mouth that we were not gonna suck?
Yeah, he says, "We want me to tell you why I don't think we're gonna suck."
Exactly.
I said, Twan, why do you think we are not going to suck?
Yo, Twan, roll them. No, roll the footage. No.
So, I'm tell you why we not gonna say. I mean, I've already went over that so many times, right? You know what I'm saying? That the defense is strong. Defense is coming back. I told you, like we didn't lose. Our team didn't get. People think our defense got worse because we lost Hassan Reddick, but Hassan Reddick didn't do no. He brought us the same record than we had the year before he came. With the addition of, I mean, it seems like the main argument going on is who's going to be a quarterback. And look, man, if Sam Darnold gets beat out in summer camp before the season starts, then I'm not one of those people, and I know Ray's probably going to disagree. That's like, well, don't put our new quarterback out there right now. Why not? Let him go ahead and get started, man.
Mm.
I mean, he's going to be behind a good line. I just don't. I'm like Sam Darnold don't want to play football.
I think the thing with that is I think that's completely dependent on how he looks in all throughout the offseason right here coming up. Like all throughout, preseason shit. I'd call it that. I feel like that will let me know if it's worth it or not. Because I said from the moment we drafted the dude, like this dude's probably gonna sit all year. It's probably best for him to sit all year and learn. But then as soon as I say that, I have the thought, I'm like, but who the fuck is he going to learn from? He ain't learning shit from Sam. So it's just like at that point, it's just, I don't know. There's part of me now, removed from the draft. It's been a little time, about two weeks or so. I mean, at this point, it's just if he can go out there and just legitimately, stand over, not stand over, but just stand out in the sense that he just completely looked better than Sam, then fuck it. Let him go. I mean, because then you look at like what Twan just said. I mean, the line's pretty good. I'd like to think that the line will hold up pretty well for the rookie. I mean, especially somebody who's quick to make clearly that first read because, he's used to the, the RPO and stuff like that. And the biggest thing with that is that quick first read. And he's got a very quick delivery. He's pretty damn accurate. So, like, I mean, I'd like to think there'd be some success there. But, just for the sake of coming at Twan, I mean, we're still not winning 8+ games, even if Corral looks amazing and ends up starting and all that good shit. I mean, we're still not quite.
I said 8. Yeah, I know we're not going to win 7. We're going to win 8 games tonight. 8 to 9 games this year. Book it.
Yeah, I mean, we already did. We got money on it. So yeah, it's
right.
Been
So
okay.
I mean,
so the thing. So let me ask this question: if we win 9 games this year, would that be a success in your eyes, Ray?
Wait.
I mean,
wait.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
In my
season.
eyes, yes, because I mean that's a winning season. I think Claire even literally just said that. But
it's a winning season.
It's a winning season. It's the first one we've had in a while, especially on the rule. So I mean,
we only got 8.
I mean, then we're looking at another losing record. 8 and 9.
The only thing positive you could say about that is it's an improvement.
There's an improvement by 3 wins. But then my first thought is just like, does that still keep rule around? Because if it does, then like I'm disappointed as shit. Because then what was the point? What was the point?
I think I'm convinced that if the right coach comes along, that Tepper will definitely stab Matt Rule in the fucking back. For real, bro. I mean, why hold on? I mean, look, if Matt Rule was to serve out all 7 years with us, right, and with no winning season, right, our franchises that we would probably want to be one of the most dumbest fucking franchises in the decade, and I will feel sorry for the fans because like we would be dealing with a madman owner, an owner that doesn't give a fuck, bro, who pretends that he cares. But if you roll with Matt Rule for 7 years and all he's giving you is 5, 6, 7 wins every year, and you don't change that, then we have. I know all billionaires have an ego, but his ego is ridiculous.
That's Tepper's guy.
Be fucking ridiculous.
That's Tep's guy.
Because he looked like him, smelled like him, feel like him.
Yeah. Should have never told us that.
Mm-hmm.
That was just not a good look.
He feels like me. That's why I want him.
So, I mean, in retrospect, we're literally
overall, he
in
won't
retrospect
talk shit about him either.
because
He won't say that our coach has to be better. He won't
in
even say
retrospect,
that.
I find it funny that we're hitting literally all three topics already of why I don't trust this team to win more than 7 games. You know, the whole thing, because like when I went through all these topics with Twan, at least Twan at that point in time was like, all right, well, like at least there's the context to your thought process of why you think we're going to be so bad in this, that, and third. Remember that shit, Twan?
Yep.
Because you and I were going back and forth for a while, and then obviously later on, it's just like, think about it, because of the 3 main reasons that make me feel as though this is going to be essentially another lost season, another losing season, is our quarterback, our head coach, and our fucking owner. Those are 3 big not even question marks. There's 3 big problems with our organization right now.
I've been saying that just for the longest, right? I mean, you know what I mean? The other problem we got rid of was Brady.
And I get that, and I think that's what irritates me with you lately, if I'm going to be honest. I think that's what irritates me with you, because it's just like, if you've had those thoughts from the jump, and clearly still in the back of your mind still have those thoughts, how does that equate to 8+ wins now all of a sudden? Like, what happened? I feel like, because I've been saying it to you, and I've been saying it to everybody in the chat, all the fans here. Like, what has happened over the last few weeks, months, whatever, to make y'all think all of a sudden a team that just won 5 games a year for the last 2 years essentially still has the same coaching staff, same owner, we're still going into this 3rd year with a shit quarterback? Like, what has changed that all of a sudden y'all think we're going to win 8+ games? I don't get it.
And a fraud defense.
No, see, like, those numbers are. So I said it all the time. So it's like, oh shit, we had the number 2 pass defense.
I was right there with you.
When you're getting, that was such an inflated like stat, because it's just like an inflated rank, or just like a bullshit rank, in the sense that, like, yeah, it was.
Yeah, it is.
Because no, hold tight.
On one
I'm gonna get Twan the same way I got whoever it was that was trying to shove that down my throat on the live one time. At the end of the day, if you're getting the dog shit, if you're getting the dog shit beat out of you, why is a team gonna pass on you? And on top of that, if your run defense is so shitty, you're gonna continue to be down, because they're gonna continue to run the ball down your throat. And then again, where are they passing? I mean, if we're it's such a fucked up stat where that got a lot of people thinking, and honestly the majority of this fan base, that we have this amazing defense, and it's just, no, the team's not going to continue to pass the ball against you when they're up by 10, 17, 20, whatever you want to call it. They're going to grind out the clock. And how do you grind out the clock? You run the ball. Now you add that into where we have a terrible run defense. No wonder we scored, what was it, like 9-10 points in the 3rd quarter of the entire season. Shit like that. We were, by that time, we were down big, or down enough to where teams just constantly ran the damn ball.
Overall,
so like that's a very like inflated stat, or like just very, what's the word? What's the word? Just deceiving ranking. There you go.
Overall, our defensive rank was 21st in the league. Overall, with that's including
do all of you guys think that our defense was fugazi last year?
Yes, after the 3rd quarter, we were nowhere to be found.
Let me ask, Claire, do you think so?
I was gonna say after the 3rd quarter, yeah. I mean, we watched all the same games, right?
Petey, did you think so?
Yep, I do think so.
Okay, Claire, because I'm going to Claire, because Claire to me is always going to give the most honest answer. She's not going to put no bullshit.
Apparently, all the rest of y'all are liars.
We literally just.
Claire, look, that's one of the reasons why you're on the show. They did not give us the bullshit, because men, we tend to title arguments to our advantage. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my goodness!
So look, Claire, can you tell everybody why our defense was so bad in the 4th quarter?
Because the offense.
I was about to say that's what I was going to.
Let's put some context to it.
I was going to say, I mean, if you think about it, our offense, I used to have this written down, but it was like the percentage of time our defense was on the field versus our offense. And the ratio of the two is, if you actually look it up, it is astonishing. How much time our defense spent, especially in the first 2 quarters and even the 3rd. They're, even with halftime being as long as, I mean, it feels like a long time when you're there as a fan, but to them it probably feels like nothing. They're gassed, they're tired. So I can't. I'm trying to find the ratio.
Hey,
Anyway,
Claire, let me help you out, Claire, because I always got those numbers.
Go ahead.
Can I? Okay.
Because I knew somebody was gonna come with that bullshit ass argument tonight.
Keep intercept. Keep.
I wish I could.
Did you guys know? Got the numbers right here in front of me, man. So did you guys know that our defense was on the field last year 71% of the time?
So
okay.
Did you hear Keeb just say so?
Yeah. So
yes, you're saying overall the defense was on the field 71% of the time.
The offense spent 29% of the time on the field all of last year.
Right. So like again, that is also the offense's fault. But like explain to me how. But how is it? But I've said this already. How is it the offense's fault that the defense couldn't stop the run? Period.
And not to mention, right? I mean, I like to get into this before Twan goes on his soliloquy. We not on top of what race.
Hey, Claire,
on top of
Claire, did you hear Keeb say so?
I did not hear that. I literally went to try to go look up stats. Somehow I closed out the whole thing.
Keeb said the fact that our defense is on the field 71% of the time last year.
Talk.
He said so.
Well, can I talk?
This is why Keeb irritates me, man. This is why he fucking irritates me.
I don't care.
This is why his arguments are no.
I don't care.
When he says shit like that.
Listen, I could care less. I
irritate a lot of people.
I don't care. Anyways, before I let you go, because y'all been talking, I just want to get my piece through.
That defense was gassed.
that defense was not even a traditional 4-3 defense, right? We couldn't stay a 4-3 defense because we put too much on our DBs. We don't have good offensive. We don't have good defensive line pressure all throughout the line, and our linebackers, frankly, suck. So on top of that, we had to rely on our DBs to make most of the plays. That's why we went to a traditional 3-3-5 defense. On top of that, how can you ask DBs to really stop the run for you when we had Jermaine Carter always misreading stuff, going zone when we should have gone man, injuries on top of that, three quarters of putting our hearts out to let the offensive, that plays a part into everything. You can blame the offense, sure, but at the end of the day, it's at the end of the day. Hold on,
71% of the time, bro.
Listen, I'm gonna make my point. I'm gonna make my point because y'all.
And you said so.
So exactly. So what? I mean, on top of the 71%, it's what they get paid for. Am I wrong? Is this football or is this hockey? What's going on here?
It's football.
You cannot ask a defense
to go out there.
You can't ask a defense to be on the field 71%
yes,
of the time.
I can. Yes, I can.
Not in win. Not in win, you can't.
Listen,
can I give an addition?
Hold on. Look, I want to finish what I want to say before.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me just finish. Our schemes are all screwed up. Our coaching on those schemes are all screwed up. If you can't go traditional, if you can't go rely on your guys to make plays, at the end of the day, it's not going to go good for you. On top of that, we were one of the youngest defenses out there, and we still are one of the youngest defenses out there. Adding rookies, and eventually Brandon Smith is going to start at linebacker because we have no other options. It's going to continue to suck because guys are not experienced, and they weren't experienced with bad coaching. It's going to continue to suck.
Amen. So, Keith, you done?
You speak on it, Petey.
All right, so Keith, you got a point because really and truly, if I'm not mistaken, guess who had to be the most in shape to be on the field? Defense. You constantly got your getting your Johnson ran through the dirt to be conditioned to be able to run up and down that field. So he kind of got a point. But at the same time, them guys were getting gassed. They were getting gassed out from your man Sam Darnold. Constantly fucking up on the fucking field. I mean, not only him. Wide receivers can't get separation. You got Brian Burns also over pursuing. So I mean, yeah,
Okay, so to my argument on that though, Petey, I don't.
But the Pro Bowler.
But then if that's the same, if you guys are willing to just say so to that 71% on the defense, I don't want to hear a damn thing this year when we end up running Christian McCaffrey out there for more than he should and he gets hurt for a very high percentage.
Wait, Claire. Why is that?
Because you're making it seem like that. So they get paid to spend time on the field.
71%.
And to 71%. How do y'all expect to win if your offense is barely out there?
You cannot win.
But we've been saying so to Christian McCaffrey being on the 98% of the field. We've been saying so to that.
Hey, kid, you should never coach football ever.
No, we can't say so to that. Even I didn't say so to that because I think
we have been. Twan is very opinionated and he likes to throw jabs here and there, but at the end of the day, it's what we get paid for. It's what these guys out there for. We didn't complain when CMC was out there 98% of the time, and y'all kept harping on he kept getting injured. So on top of the day, before we discuss percentages, y'all go out there and have that same energy for both sides.
Take the offense off the field is your argument.
No, we're talking about go out there, defense, go do your job.
Do your job.
Clean up.
So make up for all the slack when our offense sucks.
Yeah.
Is what you're saying?
Let's figure out how often the Ravens defense when they won the Super Bowl was out there.
Here's another stat about the defense, Claire. Another stat. Pro Football Focus says, and this was from them, but it wasn't just them. NBC has something very similar. NBC, you said we were third, but Pro Football Focus said we were second. The Carolina Panthers were fucking second to last in 3 and outs on the offense. Only two teams were worse with 3 and outs than we were.
Who was that?
I cannot believe that Keeb said so to a defense being on the field the majority.
So what do you want them to do? I mean, I don't understand what
the only way your defense should be on the field 71% of the time is if the offense is coming out there and scoring in 5 or less plays. So right away.
With what you just said, how are we better?
Okay.
Good question.
Offense.
I was going to say this is where I'll fall back and say this is why I understand our 32
kept the
power
defense
ranking.
winded on the field.
So how are we better?
What do you mean? How are we better?
So did anything change? I mean, can
anyone
refresh my memory?
Several things changed.
What?
We got a better offensive line now.
We got a one piece, and we have no idea who's going to play left guard.
We got a better offensive line now.
So can you guarantee me who's going to play left guard, Twan? Can you do that?
Hey, Pete, Claire, go ahead, man.
It's a valid question, is it not?
Give it the key, man.
Petey, can you guarantee me who's going to play left guard?
I cannot tell you. I cannot tell you, Keith.
I don't give a shit, man. Look,
no one can.
Why are we throwing out? We got to know why.
Plays there. They're both great players.
They're just throwing out there, right?
It's true. They're both great linemen. How do we lose?
See, this is why I keep staying neutral right now.
Thank you.
I just told you so. Because he can easily pick whatever side he wants to go to.
I was
going to say, I agree with the whole defense. Like, our defense should not have been out there 71% of the time. But I will then also fall back to what I've been saying, and it is that the fact that we do, per ESPN, have a 32 power ranking right now, I honestly agree with that almost. Do I think we're going to be better than 32 in the power ranking? But honestly, I could see why we got that grade. Because
if we
got one piece to help our O-line. Go ahead.
Right. I was gonna say sorry, Claire, but I'm just thinking because you say that, my first thought goes, now this is the dude that's saying we're gonna win 8+ games, yada yada. It's just like, so if we're sitting with the dead last in the rankings, like wouldn't that then in turn technically say you're projected to have the first overall pick, you're gonna have the worst record in the NFL, yada 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 type shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, is that? I mean,
but we know that's insinuated. Power rankings are something
right.
That
I mean, don't get me wrong. It's something that changes week. It changes week to week. Right, I understand that, but then my thought is like, so does draft positioning. It changes week to week. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no. As far as the power rankings, they're going to start off based off last year. They're like this. You're going to be here until we see you.
You don't say. Hold tight. So you don't say. You don't say, Twan. The power rankings going into this year are based off what, Twan?
That's
I'll say it for you. Last year. All right, so this is where I'm about to go in. This is where I'm about to go in on Twan. So why is it yet again that you're the dude sitting here saying we're gonna win 8+ games and this, that, and the third, and then you want to come for my throat? Oh, you can't bring up last year, the year before because it's in the past. And blah, 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 blah. You know it's not in the past? We still got the same fucking owner, the same fucking quarterback, and Sam Darnold. That most likely is going to be the starter. We still have the same fucking head coach. We still have the same defensive coordinator. We added some coordinators around. That's great. But at the end of the day, Tepper still owns this team and likes to make stupid fucking decisions. And he's in the news for all these dumbass reasons. So again, I circle it all back. Why can't I bring in the past to it? Where clearly, like, that's what you are measured on, Twan.
But guess who doesn't make bad decisions?
Oh boy.
The general manager.
I thought this man was gonna say Twan Don. Twan Don don't make bad decisions. Dylon. Because I spit hot fire. Like that's what I was waiting for right there.
In terms of I said, Claire, look, the only guy I trust in that front office is
Scott Fitterer. Yeah, you've said it many times.
The GM is not a dumbass.
True, but the problem,
Matt Rule wouldn't be here. Phil Snow wouldn't be here.
But Twan, so here's the thing with that, and I do get why you say that's the only damn Keith. It's the only guy you trust. But the thing is,
why are you dying, bro?
Scott,
he said GM.
But Scott is not calling plays. He's not coaching. He got us the guys.
Thank you.
Or at least had a say in it, but he's not coaching. He's not calling the plays. He's not doing that. And that's where I go back to, because apparently we are a divided house right now. This is where I go back to Ray. This is where I go back to Ray and us being kind of in the same boat. All right, Ray, look.
Just one more time. That's it. Last time.
Look, you made me eat crow on that. Now I know about your boxing history and I feel really bad for making it worse. So anyway, but either way, I don't see, I'm glad we updated our offensive line, but what we need to ask ourselves, and in some defensive pieces, some one-year deals, we pick some good guys in the draft that have speed, which you can't teach. We've said all these things. Is it enough to get us where the optimistic side of this house is thinking that we're going to be 8+ winning, games for this season? Like, is that enough? Is it enough?
That's what I said.
Knowing all those
wanted to stay
knowing
neutral.
The variables.
Whatever happens. I'm not going to take a side.
Bro, if I could answer
everybody
quick.
knows that neutral stance is a bitch stance, bro.
No, I'm not. Because you're
not
going to catch me doing.
That's not picking a side. So
what you're not going to catch me doing is on week 7. On week 7, saying I called it. I'm not going to do that.
It's weak.
Listen, I have no evidence to say that we can do anything. No, it's not. It's not weak. No, it's not. No, it's not.
You can just go ahead and predict either way right now. It's just
if I have reasons to why I want to be neutral,
and you give me
a platform to explain it, I'm not going to sit here in week 10 and be like, I knew this.
I was going to say, Keeb, even I said it. If I eat crow for saying that I think we're still going to be just as bad this coming season, then I'm not going to be like, man, I got proven wrong. I don't care, because if I get proven wrong, that means we're winning.
You know what I'm going to say, Claire? Let me get some hot sauce, a fork, and a knife. I'll eat that. I will be just fine eating that crow. I will be just fine eating that crow.
Because if I'm being proven wrong, that means we're winning. We're doing what I didn't think we could do, and that's great.
You just saw Twan be like this. I knew we were going to do it.
I'm not.
Because you're Twan. Oh, see, now here's the thing, Twan. Two things. One, you should know me better enough that I would never do that. I'd be like, hey, clear. I'd be saying, because clearly I'd be like, hey, I was wrong. I was wrong. That's cool. But guess what? I'm glad I was wrong, because look, we had a winning season. Of course, I'm still a fan of the team. I'm just always gonna keep trying to preach to y'all fucking reality. So like, don't get me. I'm just not a cheerleader. I'm not a cheerleader fan.
When have you
don't
seen
get me wrong.
That, though?
Just like every team needs this guy and this guy and this guy. Every fan base needs the cheerleaders and the diehards that are just always like, oh, we're gonna win the Super Bowl every year. Like literally every fucking Cowboys fan.
Whoever.
So you know, I get it, but I'm just too in touch with fucking reality to sit there and say we're gonna win.
Hold on, Twan. When have you seen me do that?
Have you guys ever seen like a college debate or a professional debate?
Yes.
Okay, Claire, tell me the guy. When have you ever seen a guy go, "I'm going to be neutral on this debate"?
Yeah, but that's because they're trying to find a solution. We are
no. A debate, you have to pick a side. Bro.
I was going to say
debate on. What's the end goal here?
Hey, Keith.
Yeah.
Keith, you got me?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, you either with us or you against us, bro. You gotta pick a side.
Listen. I've been on multiple channels. I've been on Big Cat's channel saying I run down with the whole list with them, and I agree with him. We might go 6. When I'm here talking to Twan, he gives me good reasons to why we might win. But what I'm trying to tell you is this: all those years of me trying to sit here and say, "Hey, there's a clear-cut solution to this," or a clear-cut. This is one of those years where I just don't know. I could say 8. I could also give you reasons for 0. So at the end of the day, but what you're not gonna catch me doing, like what Twan insinuated, is at week 10 be like, yeah, I knew this shit. I knew it. What I'm gonna do is,
Keith, if you don't know, then why do you debate? It's no purpose for you.
Week 10. Week 10, bro. Keith, that would mean we're 8-2, and that shit definitely ain't happening.
Why can't you take a neutral stance in something that has no?
No, you ain't, like Ray said it. You with it or you not?
What does that even mean? What do you mean? Is you with it? Are you playing?
Do you know how?
Listen, Keith, I'm drawing a line, and Twan's drawing a line. If you're in the middle of us, I'm sorry, I can't make no promises. At the end of the day, you're in between me and my destination.
That means both sides are gonna stab the shit out of you.
You're collateral damage at this point, Keith.
Yeah, you're just collateral damage.
Because you're stuck in the middle. You're collateral damage.
I don't understand. Are you on the field, Twan? Are you gonna be the one taking those wins or losses? I mean, we've seen you get hurt and get depressed on here. Did we not? I mean, Ray out here losing hope. He used to be positive. I don't know,
bro. I was snapping. I know Keith.
Things change. I mean,
Twan. I don't know if Keith was on there that night. I went off on like literally everybody let me talk for like a solid 10 minutes. I snapped because it was on the whole thing. It was right before we were picking up Cam, and I snapped. I'm like, I'm fucking sick of this shit. Like I must have said that shit like 15 times. I snapped. Like I was fed up.
But guess what, Keith?
Fed the fuck up.
Guess what, Keith? I didn't wait for that season to happen last year. I told them
nobody is waiting. Hold on now. Nobody is waiting. But
I remember making comparisons to that lifelong Browns fan that passed away, and he wanted all the pallbearers to be wearing jerseys and shit like that, and like people from representatives from the team to be there, so that when they they could lower him into their and it was casted this, that, and the third. In the ground, so the Browns could let him down one more time. Like I was making comparisons to that. I'm like, I just want to see my team win a fucking Super Bowl at some point in my lifetime, and you got me feeling like this shit ain't never gonna happen. So like I'm gonna need the same shit. Like I was going the fuck off that night.
It's Scott we trust. It's Scott we trust.
I need to find who
I'm 34, man. I ain't getting any fucking younger. Like we need to get our fucking shit together.
Fuck you, Ray. I'm
I was gonna say if that's what you're saying, fuck you for, then all right, I get that. But if it was for any other reason, I'll be like, hey.
Shit, I'm over here like so that means my time is even more limited.
Hey, nah, for real. I hope they work on that fundamentals though this year though. That's what I'm a little concerned about. Positioning, coaching, and all that.
Man,
I need to focus on that.
Last year we had a C-, probably a D+ line. A shitty quarterback, and now a lot of that shit is flipped.
Well, sorry, Petey left.
Always going on with Petey shit. Pay your fucking bills. What happened this time, Petey?
Like
my man's phone died.
Is that really? Did he say?
What happened this time, Petey? What happened this time?
Hold on. We got life. Hold tight.
Oh no, I accidentally hit the button while
Yeah.
I'm back.
Somebody pull out the defibrillator whenever.
I'm good, man. I'm not going nowhere tonight. I'm here for all of it.
Ray, charge it up to 300. Clear.
I'm here for all the shenanigans tonight. But nah, I hope they really focus on the fundamentals though. That's all I'm concerned about.
Fundamentals.
On the fundamentals and then fundamentals.
According to Big Cat, shit like that don't matter. You know, practice, fundamentals. I feel like they go hand to hand. Apparently, Big Cat, you know, and I'm gonna call him out even though he's not here because him and I were going back and forth on what was it like 2-3 lives ago about all this shit because he thought I was switching sides and saying all of a sudden we were gonna win and blah blah blah. I was like, no, I'm still saying we're at most we're winning 7. I'm in the 5 to 7 range, but it's just like you know.
I mean, you got until the season starts to change your mind, bro.
Let me explain what I mean by fundamentals.
I guess the point is he tried to AI me and said that it's just practice. Like, because the point I was trying to make was Corral. What if Corral goes out and pulls a Russell Wilson and just looks head and shoulders above? You know, like obviously Russell looked better than fucking was it Matt Flynn? So he got as a 3rd round pick, he got the start and blah 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 blah. Like, why is it that other teams can do that we can't? Like, why? What the fuck are we practicing for if practice don't mean shit to you? You know what I mean? Like. That shit just don't make sense to me.
I'm talking about like the red, practicing the red zone as well too, because that's what we didn't do as well. Practicing in the red zone. You know what I'm saying? Also, you know what I'm saying, covering every.
Called us out with that shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
That didn't change.
So I mean, like we need to like pretty much practice situation awareness, man. Pretty much that's what we need to focus on: situation awareness and positioning.
Well.
Hey Ray, you ever said 11 wins if Cam comes back?
I mean, we went through the schedule, and I just, in my opinion, with him and like just assuming how I would the season would go. You know, obviously he'd get settled in as the season went on, and like the games that even so, like I guess it was with Sam or Matt. It was like the games we had no business winning. I think with Cam and like this. I guess the main point I was trying to make with that is like, yes, it equated to 11 wins. I wasn't necessarily shooting for that in my mind. I just knew it would be a good season. So like if that equated to 11 wins, then great. I guess the point I was more so trying to make there is just like, please tell me I'm wrong. Tell me this would not be the most talented fucking roster Cam would have ever been around in his fucking career. Like, please try to tell me otherwise. Like, he never had a fucking line. I'm expecting us to have a pretty damn good offensive line. Like, he never really legitimately had receivers. When he went to the Super Bowl, Philly Brown and fucking Ted Ginn were his fucking receivers, bro. Like, again, so it's just like, think about the receivers we have. Christian McCaffrey and fucking Foreman and fucking Chubba Hubba. I'm gonna still call him that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this would just be the most talent he'd have at one point in time on the roster in his career. Fuck yeah, I would like to see that. Because I don't think Cam's completely done yet. I don't know. I just don't see it happening. I guess to also come full circle. Like, I still don't see it happening. And obviously, yes, that was before then. What was it, a few days ago, where there was that rumor, or not rumor, but that shit came out that apparently we're still in contact with Cam and that he easily still could technically come back. So like, that's cool. Like, but yeah. I don't know. I still don't see it happening. I still don't see it happening.
Ray, I'm gonna shout out One Carolina on this. And Petey and Claire were there when we had a conversation with him, and he said something that really kind of put things into perspective altogether. I've been saying for a long time that if Cam if we actually fully ran a 2 tight end system, which we did 1 year with him, Cam would be an amazing quarterback that people would not, because listen,
that was a great statistical year for him his rookie year. That was a great statistical season.
When Cam didn't rely on his wide receivers, but really relied on the tight ends because of running quarterbacks and the run game. A running quarterback's best friend is the run game and tight ends. It's just facts. Look at Lamar Jackson. His best years.
Time out. I ain't running from shit. Damn straight I said 11 fucking wins. Because I'm going to put it as simple as this. Sorry, Keith. Swan, everybody on here, and especially because he wants to try to fucking do some shit. I'm going to put it as simple as this. Let me simplify it for y'all. Okay? So if I'm already sitting here saying as is, we're like a 5 to 7 win team, I'll even just straight tell you the 7-win team. You're gonna tell me I'm fucking out of my mind for saying adding Cam to this roster gives you +4? Like that's some outrageous fucking number. Think about it. I'm saying we'd go from basically 7 wins to 11 wins. Am I fucking crazy for thinking that?
No,
No.
Ray, you're not Ray. And
No.
that really ties into
+4. I'm not sitting here saying we're going 15-2 or 14-3. That'd be some off the wall shit. I'm literally a measly +4. I think that's more than manageable.
Ray, so to your point,
you said what you said,
and to your point,
I said what I said.
I was trying to make, and the point
Get
what
your
I was
ass in
trying
here,
to make. That he can't, but that marries into what my point was, which is
I'm trying to join, man.
And for some, our left tackle is better. Our right tackle is solid. We have potentially great tight ends. We have solid wide receivers. There is no reason why you don't go 11 if he stays out healthy and if he does his due diligence. And our run game just turns up. So there's no, you're not crazy for saying that.
It's conceivable.
Hey, Keith, have you watched film on that new tight end we got?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Keith, you don't like Matt Corral then, right?
No, I do like. I was defending Cody on Twitter.
Because you're saying you're neutral, but then if Cam is out there,
no, that's not what I'm saying.
Possible.
Listen, Twan, you
said it's slow down, bro. I'm just analyzing what you said.
No, I'm just saying everyone gets emotional on here when I say some stuff that y'all.
I'm just analyzing what you said.
On top of what I said was there's nothing for certain in a rookie quarterback. I love Matt Corral. I was riding for him. If you go on Twitter, I'm riding for Cody when people are talking shit about him about Matt Corral. I like the dude. It's just that we have seen Cam produce when he had 2 tight ends. What I'm saying, if we could replicate what they do with Baltimore with Cam Newton, that would be great. That would also be great with Matt Corral. It's just that Matt Corral, I need to see more from him so he doesn't do the same shit he did in college. That's all I'm saying. That's why I'm saying up until training camp, I want to be neutral. Or up until the start of the season, I want to be neutral. I've been on Big Cat Show, and we talked about it. I've been on C3, and we talked about it. It's just at this point, I don't know what I'm getting from this offensive line and Matt Corral. If training camp comes around,
let me tell you why you don't know what you're getting, Keith. And I'm not trying to be funny when I say this, because you haven't seen it yet.
Right, but I don't want to make predictions like I did last year. That's what I'm saying. I want to wait till training camp to buy into the Sam Darnold hype.
You still won't know because it's not real action.
I will know. I listen. If the due diligence on who makes the roster, it'll make a big difference.
Right.
Because as of right now, I don't know who the left guard is. As of right now, I don't know who the right guard is. I don't even know if Bozeman is fully playing center.
You don't know
who's gonna make that. Who's gonna make that 52-man roster, man? Pretty much. Hey, but I got.
Can you tell me, Twan? Can you tell me?
You're gonna tell me that like the all-knowing Keeb doesn't like you that you don't know who's really gonna be on that O line based on who we got.
Well, when did I become
barring injury?
Right, but can you tell me? Can you sit here and tell me who's going to be our left guard and right guard?
I can make a pretty good damn guess based on who we got.
Can you tell me?
So Corbett's probably gonna be the right guard.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion, I think he's gonna be the left. Right. In my opinion, obviously I hear the left guard Icky shit, but I still think Icky's gonna be our left tackle. I think Christensen will be our left.
And I don't really.
Who's going to be our left guard?
We don't give a shit between where Christensen and where the man they're gonna be good at either place. If one winds up being a lot better at the position, all they're gonna do is switch them out.
So how do you know that for sure though? Because it put Brady Christensen out.
I don't know it for sure.
If Deontay Brown walks in, where does Brady Christensen go? Is he our backup? Does he play left tackle? Well, Iquanu plays left guard. There's questions you need to answer. There's questions that we don't know the answer to. That's what I'm saying. There's so many things we don't know the answer to. Bozeman didn't play full-time center unless it's a full running scheme. Are we going to run running schemes? Are we going to run? Matt Corral played gunslinger his first 2 years. Is he going to play a gunslinger? Are he going to play RPO? There's so many questions out here. Nobody's answering them.
Hold on, I want to reverse real quick. I want to pivot real quick. You said you watched that the film on that tight end, that new tight end. What you think about him?
Developmentally,
it's film.
Boy, he has a lot. I mean, listen, he's 6'6", right? Like you can't teach height.
So the thing with that is just like what Petey Quick said. it's not a lot of film on him. Why is it? And then you have to say, why isn't there a lot of film on him if he's that good?
Who?
Well, from what I heard is
who?
That tight end, the one that we picked up.
Well, he's been all over the place. He played for HBCU. He didn't work out there because it was a run game. For his first stint, he didn't work out. Where did he play?
Questions you have to ask. Why?
There's questions you have to ask. What you mean? What I just said?
Why has he been traveling so much?
Because everywhere he goes, it just seems that they just switch their style of play.
Yeah.
So maybe he's not that good.
I can't. For a big body like him, I don't know, man.
It's not about. I'm just saying developmentally.
Look, man, and pretty quick. Let me tell you something, bro. If you're good at a position and you're really good at a position in the NFL, nobody's gonna just let your ass go.
Okay, so let me ask you.
NFL. He was in college.
Let me ask you this though, Twan. Let me ask you this, Twan. Who would you rather work with? Would you rather be with Ian Thomas or the new kid?
I wanted them to run a double tight end set.
Me too. That's what I said on the chat.
I do too.
That's what I think. That's why they got those tight ends like that. I mean, and that's what our offensive coordinator. That's what he likes to run.
Wait, who likes to run what?
McAdoo.
Two tight end set.
At the same time? Are you saying you want to run two at the same time or like switch them out?
He runs a double tight end a lot in his offense.
Well, see, that's gonna come to our advantage because you're gonna have to worry about the running game or you're gonna worry about him passing it.
He ran
so that could open up.
Wait. He ran an RPO.
I've been asking for a double tight end set for a minute, bro.
That'd be dangerous, bro.
So have I, but
see the thing. Let me tell you how that works, Keith. You could start off in a double tight end set. And then you can put Trimble in motion and motion him to the backfield.
No, I wouldn't. Why would I put?
Bro, what do you mean? No, see, keep.
Why would I? That makes no sense to me.
You've never played basketball in the shows, bro. You've never played football in the shows.
Okay, listen. You keep throwing out innuendos, but you're not really
telling anybody you never played football because it shows, bro. You could just say, why would you motion him to the backfield?
Why would you motion when you have CMC? Lord have mercy. We're trying to go RPO, brother.
Who wants to tell him? Hey, Petey, you want to tell him why?
You want to use him as a fullback?
Do you want to tell him how the RPO works if you motion him back to the backfield?
Bro,
Twan, my goodness.
I'm not going to teach you football.
Block.
I'm not going to do that.
Teach me, brother. I'm very ignorant. Teach me.
I'm not going to teach you football, man, and schemes.
Oh, my Lord.
I mean,
in the backfield.
When you motion him out in the flat, backfield, he's back there for additional blocking.
No.
Yeah. But man, I would like to
SRPO, screen RPO.
Or you can fake the ball to CMC and hit him out on a hitch. Or he can flare out to the right or left. That's a dangerous set.
I want to see them use more tight end set. I want to see them open up that the passing game with Matt Corral instead of Sam Darnold. Sorry, ass. Who else? I would like to see that defense to return back to Thieves Ave.
There you go, Keith.
Says who? Hold up. Says who? Says who? Says who?
That's his natural position as H-back.
That's his, okay. Even though he was a blocking first tight end on the flat, right? On the flat, right? That's what they used him as. But it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
I'm blocking tight end.
I'm trying to tell y'all, man, that running game gonna be more
in the back.
Yeah, the running game with a 2 tight end set would be fantastic as well.
It's gonna be dangerous, bro. You don't know what they're gonna do.
And they're not gonna let Christian look. I don't think they're gonna let Christian run the ball like he thinks he's gonna. I mean, you still got to keep using Chuba, bro.
Nah,
No, you don't.
It takes a while for him to get started.
So you think so even though Chuba showed promise, you think they're gonna put Chuba on the fucking shelf and he don't play at all?
Hey,
Petey, am I mistaken?
Chuba will get his carries too.
He gonna get his carries, bro.
I put it that way. He'll get
he's not gonna play a big role. It's gonna.
How hold on. You think they're gonna just put him on the shelf after he?
I guess so. Like, this is what I think is going to happen. I think it's going to be something like where I stress the word touches. I think Chuba's going to get somewhere probably in that like 7 to 10 touches a game. Foreman's probably going to get really his. I think his are going to be dependent on like red zone touches. That's going to where I feel like Foreman's going to make his money in red zone touches, and then obviously C-Mac's going to get his touches in between the 20s. All that kind of shit. So that's where my mind goes when I'm thinking touches between those three backs.
I think Trimble gonna go to fullback. Fullback.
See, my thing is this though. My thing, and I want Claire to get in here after this. My thing with it's like this. When you run offenses, man, you want to keep defenses on their heel, right? So my thing is like I don't understand stop going away from using Chris McCaffrey in that slot sometimes. I don't even give a shit if you got him out there as a decoy. Make the defense stink. Because right now, defenses have our number. They we know you're going to give it to Christian McCaffrey half the time. And we do it predictably every game until he gets hurt. So hopefully Bob is going to I got to camouflage some of this shit, bro. I can't just defenses is figuring out we doing every fight. Damn.
Bye, Petey. Jeez.
But we win in 8+ games this year, though.
This motherfucker right here.
But we win in 8+ games, though.
No, we're not, Ray.
Got this motherfucker sitting here questioning shit. But we win in 8+.
We're not
8+ games, y'all.
We're not, Ray. We're not. Just if we do, I'm happy, but I don't see it.
Well, apparently so says you, because Mr. Twandon over here, we're 8+ wins, but we're questioning shit. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
So,
I'm almost ready to go to 9, bro. At any time, bro.
Oh God.
It's gonna I'm telling you right now. After preseason and shit, it's probably gonna move up to 9.
So
I just want to see some shit before I do that.
I brought this up with Keeve and Petey in One Carolina on 9 Lives Panther podcast. As far as I know, we've been talking about the line, but I just want to touch a little bit on our wide receiver room right now.
Oh my gosh. Talk about it.
So I don't know if I'm going to receive any flack from the other 2 members on the show for saying this, but if this was me looking at it as who would be like starting wide receivers, I don't have Robbie Anderson as a 1 or 2 or 3 at all.
What?
I wouldn't be mad at that. I wouldn't be mad at that.
Point though. I want to hear it though.
Good damn.
I mean, he's gonna be one of those because they just paid him.
Yeah, much to my chagrin, yeah, he probably will be. But and One Carolina did bring up a point. He said if you don't allow that man to be a starter, he said there's going to be chaos in that locker room, which is
man. He will light Twitter up.
But hold on. Until Robbie's defense, let me be honest though, for real. The man is fast as fuck.
Yeah. Now I was about to say this is not me saying that Robbie's trash or anything. It's just. I'm sorry, when you lead the NFC in drops, and there are plenty of I'm not saying it's all God. Robbie's fault.
But Robbie is going to tell you, if y'all didn't bring shitty-ass Sam Darnold here, I was chilling with Teddy.
Yeah, I was chilling with Teddy, y'all. Yeah, we got rid of his main squeeze. We got it. But my point is, I just see if this was me, and I know this is not Madden, I know I'm gonna hear that a lot, and I know I'm not in control of this. Why would you not? Maybe not in all starts. Why not put Terrace Marshall? That's who I have as wide receiver number 2. And I know that sounds
as it should be. No, you're good, Claire. As it
should. I mean,
okay.
Right.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead, Petey.
Oh no!
Right.
I see where you're going. I see where you're going with this.
Eventually he is going to be.
Keep going. Yeah, you're
right.
That's fine.
I see where you're going with this.
It's just. I mean, I didn't get to really watch a whole lot of him last year, just in preseason. Right. And he can catch. I know he had some drops himself. He's still I mean, he's rookie. I know he's not a rookie this year, but he's got the height. I think he can. I'm not saying that Robbie can't take a hit, but he can run and be in with other DBs and corners or linebackers on this team. I just don't see why not. To me, it's like a why not? Why would
you just have to look at his LSU tape. You just have to, before Jamar Chase, it was Terrence Marshall Jr.
And but it's short of me almost just saying that Robbie Anderson just isn't it. I mean, I just don't
not
see
the way we
him.
use him, yeah.
Hey, can I add something to that, Claire?
Go for it.
Because I mean, the problem ain't, who gonna be on that roster? The problem is, like, bro, there's so much fucking talent on that wide receiver core now.
Right.
That who can you? What packages are you gonna apply some people to? Like, I don't think y'all understand, bro. That wide receiver core done got better. You know what I'm saying? As far as speed wise, I think they pre-planned for if Robbie does not work out, we could trade him away and deal with what we have right now, or take from our practice squad, because somebody gonna go in that practice squad.
PD, I'll give you a very fair answer. What we should be looking at is that Kyle Shanahan 49ers motions offense. You know how they have two when they have two in the comebacks, and then one just running the hitch, and then one just running the stretch. That's what we should be doing. We should be utilizing Terrence Marshall Jr. and DJ Moore, just having them run straight line or maybe in the seams. And then you should have Robbie in the comeback. If you guys don't remember, he thrived in the slot, even though he was never a slot wide receiver with Teddy. It's just Sam is not very good at accuracy in the slot. He's just not. He doesn't put the ball in stride. He moves around the pocket. He has these PTSD motions, and it's unfortunate. But with Teddy, he was actually succeeding in the slot. So when people say he doesn't succeed in the slot, that's not true. We have all the,
quarterback.
The amount of combinations of tight ends, wide receivers that you can go to now because of Matt Corral's deep throw. It's just will he be like that week one? That's just really the question you have to answer.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, cause we kind of struggled with getting that separation from my wide receiver. But I mean, that can either go be because of quarterback or I don't know, man. I just can't wait to see this how this works out this year. I'm being optimistic. I have to be optimistic. I just have to be.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see something different this year. I don't want to see no bullshit this year with fucking Matt Rule. I want to see McAdoo kind of really do his homework.
If they said we're not going to win 7 games and they're saying 5 and 6, then you're going to see more bullshit.
I mean, really and truly, I mean, we still have to wait until, because I mean, at the end of the day, you still have to understand that we still gonna have to make some type of adjustments and changes to our line. I mean, to our roster. Once you say at the camp, after we tread the fat, we start adding other pieces and additions to our team around. I would say after what is it? What is it called? Before the regular season starts, after preseason. You know how they start trimming from people's rosters. Most other players go to other teams, and we pick up whoever who.
Wait, you talking about the trade deadline?
Yeah, the trade deadline. Sorry, yeah.
What the fuck did you say, Pete? I was over here like.
Oh no, I was reading something.
I'm glad Claire said it because I was like, "Where is he?"
I think he was talking about we'll know where we're at as far
As far
hopefully
as the trading deadline,
yeah. Oh, yeah, Pete was
prior
like,
to the trade
they start letting motherfuckers go and
something wrong.
But
quick.
Oh, but no, that's what I'm talking about. As far as the trade deadline, man, like add extra pieces to it. Like whoever doesn't make it on other rosters, bring to their teams.
So does anybody in this group have anyone in particular, and it can even be a rookie, that they feel like is just going to, I guess, not only surprise us, but have like a great turnaround season? Heck, everybody at every position almost could probably want one of those.
I'll say Shaw Smith. That's 50K.
Okay.
Shark can be good, man. I mean,
he can. I wasn't laughing. I was more so. I do hope he does play, but it was just.
I don't know. Like people are like legal problems make you suck or some shit.
No, it doesn't make you suck. It's just you. I mean, I'm still trying to figure out what's going on with.
It doesn't mean it sucks. It just means it's just more so the motherfucker might not even play. Like that's because like Damian Wilson, Ian Thomas, Shai Smith. I mean, are there any others that I've been missing? I mean, I'll say Ian Thomas needs to do something for Twan's sake. I'll tell you that.
If it was that serious, they would have cut them from the team, bro. They wouldn't still be there. I mean, we know when players do shit on teams don't have no problem letting motherfuckers go when it's bad, bro. So that Ian Thomas shit is just a court date, and that shit's over with. Shai, I didn't forget what Shai did. What did he do?
Wasn't it selling or distribution of? Was it marijuana or drugs? I thought that's what it was. If I have it wrong, please correct me.
What he got pulled over and what all this shit was found in his whip.
He gonna get one of his boys to take the fall for that shit. So probably wasn't his anyway. You just got to be careful with who you let get in your car, bro.
I was gonna say the one who I have the most hope for that I hope we actually see him in the starting lineup. I have him in the starting lineup as far as if I had any say in it, is Frankie Louvu. I hope that he good, I hope he turns out to be a dog and just says, yeah, you saw what I could do on special teams. You saw me here and there, starting hungry, in games. I think, I mean, I've got him as part of the starting defensive lineup. I think he's going to be phenomenal. So he's the person who I'm excited to see.
Shai had a gun situation, right?
Oh, was it see, I don't even know. I can't keep up with who's gotten in trouble for what.
I don't know, man. It's just misdemeanors, man. I mean, I don't know, man. It's not a felony, is it?
I have no idea. I don't know if any of them. I don't know if any of them got anything that was considered a felony. I have no idea.
What's next?
I don't know. Only two of us shared who we thought was going to have a breakout year or who they thought would surprise us. So only two of us shared that. Everybody else has been quiet.
Where you at, Keith? I know you ain't this damn quiet, bro.
My bad.
You in the house doing other shit, ain't you?
No, I was in the kitchen. I was cooking.
Yo, facts. Keep doing the same shit. But with that being said, I mean, you said basically more so drafted wise, right? I mean, obviously, I know you talked about Louvu shit just maybe second year.
I mean, it can be. I even said it could be. It could even be a rookie who you think's gonna come out here and just
Fuck! Now I forgot how many cups of water I put in there. Shit. But with that being said, I mean, I don't know. I can't, Twan, we watch a lot of ACC ball. I can't really say it, I remember much of Barno. So, the measurables there, I'm intrigued with.
Yeah.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So, but at the same time, I'm intrigued by the measurables. So,
we ain't played Virginia Tech in 2 years, though.
Gotcha. So,
I don't even know what they look like.
Gotcha. I mean, we still play them, though, so.
I think we play them every other 2 years or some shit like that. Some teams we don't play at all.
Right. So, I mean, that's not your side. That's not on your side.
Yeah. I just want to say somebody said, "What scheme do you run on defense?"
Yeah,
defense
that's what I put it up there.
Yeah, defense isn't predicated on schemes. It's more of you have to follow a set rules and whether you're going to go zone or 4-3. Our dumbasses will go 3-3-4, 3-3-5 again.
Who's our man? You mean Phil Snow, right?
Well, I mean, I guess to finish my answer real quick, though, I mean, obviously, besides Barno, it's I feel like I would say Brandon Smith. I mean, because again, we still have a question mark. I mean, we were I feel like it was a couple shows ago talking about our linebackers, period. And it's just, obviously with Hassan leaving and all that kind of shit. I mean, I understand Shaq's still there, but Jermaine Carter's gone. Jermaine Carter's gone. So, it's just who's really going to be our starting linebackers? You know what I mean? Even just the 2 or 3, you know what I'm saying? So, I feel like maybe Brandon gets playing time because, didn't Shit, Miller. Didn't Miller get released?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. So like, I don't know. I feel like there's clearly there's gonna be some playing time there, and I'm still interested to begin with. Also, side note is what's going to happen with Brian Burns. I feel like are they going to line him up at linebacker as well, like 3-4 type shit, or is he still going to be like in the 4-3 defensive end? I don't know. I'm very interested to see what Bill Snow finally does here. Like,
they should call Ray Pavano. That's what they should call. It's Ray for linebacker. Put him at left outside.
Well, Ray, if you're looking at the screen, it's about that time. So,
well.
But like I told you, man, gave y'all a treat, man. We're gonna be doing this every show, man. You know what I'm saying? We it's called 704 Funnies. 704 Funnies, and today the topic is fake Jordans.
Oh boy.
Fake Jordans. First, let me show y'all what an Air Jordan sign is supposed to look like, man. Can we all agree?
This is going to be fantastic.
Can we all agree?
Yeah.
Agreed.
Okay. So when did Mike grow a dick?
Oh my god.
Oh shit, bro! Like that's one of them that I've seen, bro. I died laughing when I saw that.
Can we get this Jordan some shorts?
But it's just like in this one, like the other one I saw, you didn't get the butt crack. In this one, my man got his crack out too, bro. Like what are these? what are those?
I don't know who this guy is.
What are
those?
Those?
Tyrone. That's Tyrone.
Yeah, man.
That ain't Jordan.
So when did they start making see-through fours, man?
What is happening?
I really don't think anyone think that's real, though.
What is happening?
That would be insane.
That was like early 2000s.
Who thought that? Dude, when did they start making see-through fours, man?
Like 2000 and what, 4 or 5? With the foggies?
Yeah, these are the Big Will 9s right here, man. The Big Will 9s right here. See-through blue material at the tip of the show so you can show off your toe tips. I don't know what that emblem is, but that's definitely not Jordan in that circle right there, man.
Those are sassy. Those are sassy.
Yeah. So we know Jordan jumps in the air. When did he start running track on his shoes, man?
Wow.
Ray, when did he start running fucking track?
Those are Kelvin Benjamin.
I don't even know anymore.
These are the Catch Me If You Can fours, right?
Those are Kelvin Benjamin.
He said, "Catch me if you can, fours."
Okay, yeah, man. So these are supposed to be Concords with an airbag sole.
Oh snap! What? Ooh.
Jordan never made those, boy.
Oh man, that's a mix between some shocks.
And look at the Jordan emblem, man. Who exactly in the fuck is that back
there? They look like heels. Project Heels. Who's that, Shaq?
When did Jordan ever bit his knees?
He said, "Who is that, Shaq?"
And suddenly he got fatter and he's turned the wrong way, right?
Is that Patrick Irwin?
Yeah. Ladies, I know y'all got the designs, man, but Jordan never made those, man.
No. That is so...
Those are not in anybody's catalog, man. These right here, man. So... These are the Slender Man 10s, man.
No, those are Tyrone Biggums.
Right. These are the Disco 10s, right?
Oh my god.
What is the emblem doing, man?
Tyrone Biggums.
What?
These people right here totally said fuck it and just put Jumpman on the shit.
Jumpman.
Jumpman.
just no regards to just, and my favorite, these are the Jordan dunking 2 balls with a fat ass.
Dang.
Oh, that's got to be one of the better ones.
Those are perfect ones. The perfect ones.
It looks like God. What?
Ray,
Looks like a
these are
cheerleader.
Ray, these are the twerk 8s.
The twerk 8.
Jeez.
The twerking 2s.
What the fuck? Where did he get the extra bulb?
Shit, Dennis
I guess
Robinson.
it looks like a cheerleader. Like cheerleader looks like it's got pom poms in their hands.
These are the ass crack 3s.
God.
So those are fun. That's the Fun Boy 5s. That's what it is. Fun Boy 5.
Now in the building. What up, Kid Now? Oh man, shit.
Those are the Fun Boy 5s. That's what that is.
Somebody said those are the Catch Me Outside 3s.
The sassy 6s. The sassy 6s.
For the BBWs.
The sassy 6s. Yeah, bro.
How are these actual shoes, man?
Man, look, these are shoes that people out here fucking wearing in these streets, man.
That's sad.
Before we get up out of here, man. We're gonna do some shout outs and then gonna release the crew, man. Since Ray and Keith decided to, turn in fucking chefs during the show, man.
Man's gotta eat. He working.
What you cooking over there, Keith?
Well, any other time your man would be just grabbing some, some fast food, this, that, and third, Now
I'm trying to stay healthy.
I'm trying to get right, so now I gotta cook.
You do that shit on your own time.
Hey, what you cooking over there, Keith?
Yeah, I made some chickpea salad. I made some Mediterranean food. I made some lamb. So, y'all want to come over?
All right, so shout out to that man right there, 704 right there. This is why we always do the show, man. Shout out to the boy, his fam. May he continue to rest in heaven, man. We love you, boy. You know what I'm saying? Wish you was here with us, but we know you're still here in the spirit, man, not in the physical. So, before we get up out of here, man, Keep shout outs.
Yeah, shout out to all the greats that did it. Shout out to the greats that are doing it. Shout out to Mental Health. Shout out to C3 One Carolina. Cody, shout out to Cody, brother. That man has balls. If you catch Twitter, he been going at it. I've been trying to help him out. He said something about Matt Corral potentially being better than Bryce Young and Shroud and all that nonsense.
I said the same thing, remember?
Yeah, I said the same. I'm agreeing with him. And then you got brothers out here cussing each other out, acting like animals on Twitter. But that's what Twitter is for. Shout out to NLP Podcast. We're working. We're trying to get our views up. We're trying to get the content out. And shout out to all y'all on the panel: Twan Don, Ray Pat Bone, Quick, and the First Lady,
the legend.
Claire. And shout out to Till.
Yep. Pabon.
So as always, shout out everybody on the panel. Shout out 704. Shout out Eddie, he was in here earlier. All the family over there. Shout out KPTV, obviously Big Cat, Uncle's in here. Talking shit, but Uncle's in here. I didn't budge off nothing, Anyway, another solid show, a little pop-up show. So make sure you like, subscribe, share to all your social media. Get the word out there. Pound that like button. Go over to NLP podcast as well. Like, subscribe, get in there as well. Keep always pushing out good content.
Yep.
And as always, keep pounding.
First Lady.
Okay, as always, shout out to 704, the great one.
Seattle Zeros. Quattro.
Miss him every day. He's the reason why I am the first lady on this show. Shout out to my panel brethren of here, especially Chef Pabon and Chef Key BRD.
Yes, sir.
Holding it down in the kitchen.
Y'all want some Mediterranean food?
Making lamb sliders.
And shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Unc.
Out to Be Nice for subscribing, bro.
And definitely check out Unc and is it Unc _ 2020, you guys? Do I have that right? Is that his channel? Okay.
Yeah, definitely check out Unc's new show.
Yep. And check out KPTV. Shout out to Big Cat and shout out to NLP. And thank you, Keeb, for letting me join you on your last live with you, Petey, in One Carolina. That was very special. Shout out to Pat Coltrane. He was in here last time. Shout out to Pat. And just to kind of touch on what Keeb said, just mental health awareness. Just know everybody that it is okay to not be okay. You're not alone. So.
Pretty quick.
Shout out to 704. Shout out to the co-host, even the host as well too. Twan, Frey, First Lady Claire, Keep, Non-Lives, Panther Podcast. Shout out to other podcasts as well too that's pushing Carolina Panthers. Everybody can win. Everybody has their own opinions. Shout out to One Carolina as well too. Shout out to those who are watching as well too. Please like and subscribe, and we continue to push out this content for you guys, man. And it's always fun, and can't wait to tune in again.
You guys always forget, you know what I'm saying, but I always do it, but I know y'all don't do it on purpose, man. Shout out to everybody who came to the show tonight, man. Shout out to the fans first out there, man, for coming in here, checking us out, spending your time with us, you know what I'm saying? And that's always an honor when people choose to spend their time with you, man. It means you're doing something right, you know what I'm saying? It's not about the amount of people, it's about the quality, man. You know what I'm saying? We just want to give you guys a safe show you can come to, debate, come on with us, and have a genuine show about sports, have some fun, laugh, go home, and shout out to the staff, man. You know what I'm saying? What can I say, man? We're still doing it. Hit that subscribe button, that like button, share the content, help our show grow, and we will see you guys the next time, man. We out.
We out.
Somebody said we out.
We out.
Somebody say we out.
I just said we out.
All right.
Yes, sir. Y'all know what time it is. Cuddy. Y'all know why I'm here. Panthers. It's the Carolina Panther 2021. Campaign season is getting underway. Yes, sir. Let's go. Yeah. Oh. Cut it. Get on your feet. Cut right. Panther Nation. Yeah. Let's go. Let's get it. Yeah. The season's approaching. We ready and focused. Another year we getting ready so we can compete for a trophy. The media paying attention. They watch us closely. We putting the entire world on the NFL on notice. We got a quarterback ready for war. He is not a pretender. The running back MVP caliber in the field shaking defenders. Receivers and fast in the Olympic sprinters. This team full of winners. Mixed with excellent coaches, so you know that we are contenders. Defense shit ain't hit hard. Front seven, that's a hit squad. I advise you not to throw it deep, cause some thieves like them you can pick dog. Come in the Bank of America Stadium, you better be at your best. Taking this lightly, you know we ain't playing, cause we come straight at your neck. All minutes, we ain't trying to talk, we ain't even trying to congregate. Meet us on the field, meet us on the line, meet us in the trenches, watch us dominate. Doors open, there's screaming fans in a packed house, yeah, we back in the bank. Yeah, we back in the bank. Yeah, we back in the bank. Shout out to coaches and general managers, shout out to owner. They got the vision and recipe. The Super Bowl is the destiny. One time for the O-line. Bright lights, yeah, showtime. The quest for a championship is underway, and baby, it's go time. Come in the Bank of America Stadium, you better be at your best. You better be at your best. You better be at your best. Taking this lightly, you know we ain't playing, we coming hard straight at your